Sometimes a single unit can be good, and other times it can be downright heroic. What is up, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? I am Galadon. I am so happy you guys are here, and I'm happy to be able to bring you some more Clash of Clans Builder Hall action. Today, we're talking about individual units that just go above and beyond the call of duty. They are true heroes and heroines of the game, and we're going to watch them in action as they clutch out several different battles here. Some of these get pretty amazing, so brace yourselves. If you're sitting down, stand up. If you're standing up, sit down. If you're in a crouched position, then go see a chiropractor. But check out some of these battles, as we've got Curtis D2 from Night Mode Clash using just Barch. No bombers, nothing else. Just the Barbarians and the Archers in that ever-familiar backdoor Barbarian strategy. So you can see he's gotten that first row of structures out of the way, and now it's up to those Archers to get in there and clear out the Archer Tower and both cannons next. He's got several Archers down to get the job done, and of course they are going to do a double duty right here, getting those structures out of the way and then working on the guard hut units, getting most of those down as well, just leaving the one Archer right there. She's going to come out and pursue this Archer, take her out before she can get the gold mine down. But again, double purpose right there. Very important that you take care of those guard hut units so that they don't distract your units that are in the core trying to get to the builder hall. So one Archer at a time, this one going to take out the camp, and you can see obviously the path being created right here, straight to the builder hall, or as direct as you can possibly get, ideally. So only 4 Archers remain. They're moving in, trying to get to the Crusher, and somehow they target the Crusher first. This works out beautifully. So the curious artificial intelligence of the Archers working out really well right there as they, well, it was working out well. And then the last 2 Archers cannot follow what the first 4 did. Maybe Curtis clicked on one tile different right there, but instead of the Crusher, they go after the Firecrackers, and now the Crusher is standing for the final assault. In comes the battle machine, and he, of course, is going to take it down with one strike, but he also has to deal with an Archer down there. Here come the Barbarians from the top. He's dropped one on the left as well. On the right-hand side, taking out another structure or 2 while everything else is distracted. It's a mad rush to try to get to the core of this base, 56%, so it's just getting that builder hall down. And check it out as the battle machine is going to go down. The last of the Barbarians. It sounds like a Tom Cruise movie. Can't quite get the job done. Almost no health left on the builder hall, and really only one Barbarian that can get the job done. Check him out on the left-hand side. He is stalled on that wall. There's nobody left. Just this last Barb. He is going to move in, face a barrage of fire, but he is going to get in there, and one axe gets the job done, and Curtis grabs the second star. 71% 2-star with the heroic Barbarian. Now that Barbarian may seem like the ideal unit to be a hero, but units of all kinds can get the heroic job done. And yes, this is your own Galadon from Night Mode Clash, moving in with just Bombers and Barbarians right here, trying to get to this builder hall, and maybe not the best strategy for this layout, especially with those 2 Crushers staring me right in the face. But somehow it's going to work out just right as the Barbs on the right are working on that double cannon. The battle machine gets drawn in right to the builder hall, and even though the Crusher is damaging him, he gets the job done, the first star. But now we've got a ways to go for that second star. 42%. We need 3 more structures to get the second star, and check out the bomber right here. Splash damage to the rescue as he's working on the high hit point air bombs, and you'll notice the other structures getting damage at the same time. The air bombs survive as the double cannon goes down, and now the same outcome for the Crusher. Finally, the air bombs go down, but this guy's not done. No, he is still working his way to the left, out of range of everything. As you can see, that Archer Tower is set to short range, no chance to reach out and touch the bomber. He, although targeting walls first, of course, is eventually going to wrap his way around and take out more and more structures and continue on until he finally ends up with a 59% 2-star. A fantastic job by one solitary bomber getting the job done and ensuring me the victory. And obviously one of the reasons that bombers are one of my favorite units in night mode is that extended range and the ability for them to take out so many different structures if the conditions are just right. So now we've got COC Master D, or just D as we call him in night mode Clash, and he's going in with a very similar attack, just bombers and barbarians, trying to get to the builder hall first before he faces the crusher up there on the left. Not looking ideal, as the guard hut units are going to help draw the battle machine off to the left and directly into the path of the crusher. Barbarians coming down at the bottom, trying to get there. We lose the battle machine. Lots of barbs moving in, but will they be enough? Can they avoid the crusher and the roaster? Lots of them coming down for the far right here. The roaster just having its way with all of them, and it looks like they might get there. They just can't do it. Too much damage. And check it out though. First star, 53%. 2 bombers remain. Left bomber is going to fall. Second bomber looks like he's got no chance. But remember, just like bowlers back at the home village and that skip ability with their rocks, the bombers are going to damage with splash. And the archer tower behind the elixir storage has less hit points, so it is actually going to go down first. Of course, it would have taken that bomber out of the picture. Instead, it falls easily. And now the bomber goes to continue to work on the elixir storage. Will he go right or will he go left right here? If he goes right, he should eventually fall to the archer tower. Instead, sure enough, he's off to the left. And again, check out the difference in hit points. The crusher at level 6 has more hit points than the double cannon by far. And yes, it even has more hit points than a level 6 builder hall. That almost doesn't seem right. But it is going to mean that COC Master D's heroic bomber not only grabs a huge additional percentage, but takes down the builder hall for the second star, giving him a massive 71% 2-star victory. Now, yes, it's pretty often that units are heroic, but it's not always in our favor, and this next battle is exactly that. This attacker attacking me of all people, using just spammed Night Witches. So he's just going to drop a bunch of Night Witches out in the corner right here. And man, why did I move my troll mine? That would have been ideal. He put the Night Witches down before he dropped the battle machine. But check out the pathing of the battle machine right here. This actually is a pretty well executed attack, simply because the battle machine is going to track around the outside and draw fire from both the multi-mortar and the roaster, as it does work on the bats for a while, but will eventually turn to go after the battle machine. And that is going to help those witches survive longer as they head on into the core. So now the roaster turns around, it's focused on the battle machine. The witches heading in there, easily taking down the crusher. The bats are just amassing. They just annihilate the roaster next. Giant mine right there, but it doesn't matter. There's just way too many bats. So there's the second star. No battle machine left, but plenty of witches, plenty of bats to do the trick. So what seemed like just spam witches was actually planned out, at least to the point of having that battle machine get the distraction job done. And look at the last Night Witch. As she works her way around the outside, just one witch can do so much damage right here, as she is just going to be out of range of the only defense that can hurt her, the cannon. The cannon is the only thing that really can prevent this from being a 3-star, that or a well-placed mine. The witch, as we fast forward this, continues to spawn bats, continues to close in. She will get the air bombs out of the way without a problem right here, even though they're going to wipe out the bats. But once the air bombs are down, now there's nothing to stop air units, and the bats are out of control. The witch has gone to a spring trap, well placed I might add, right there at that juncture. But the bats are only going to run out of time. That's the only thing that prevented a 3-star right here, was just this attacker not having enough time to get the job done. And unfortunately for me, an almost unbeatable 98% 2-star win. All right, you guys, that is going to wrap up today's episode, but thank you so much for being here. I love the fact that you guys like to spend a few minutes of your day with me every day. Keep on coming back, and I will keep trying to bring you the best content possible. Subscribe, turn on notifications, watch me live stream, and of course, come back again tomorrow. Wait, no. Have a great day. That's more important. And if you can, come back again tomorrow for more full attacks. See ya!
Galadon, you should use my catchy outro. Subscribe, don't subscribe, blah, 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 blah. You're welcome.
Peter, make your own episodes and you can say whatever you want.
Well, perhaps I shall.